Hey guys, hope you're all having an awesome day. So it is 8/8, the Lionsgate portal. If you guys cannot tell, the energy is already pretty intense. It's actually been kind of intense for the last few days, but especially today, you could feel like the different energies kind of fluctuating. So you might be feeling it physically. You might be having stuff with eating where you're hungry or not hungry. Same with sleeping, like where you're insanely tired or super energetic. Where you could sleep all day or not sleep at all. Definitely different like parts of the body are being activated and releasing. So you might be having different ailments and symptoms and all of that, but I'm not going to go into all that because I don't want, not medical advice, but definitely different chakras and different like energies and stuff in the body that are being triggered, being released, and all of that stuff. So Spirit is saying a lot with fears and a lot with communication and illusions is being worked on right now. There's a lot of shifts and changes. So a lot of you guys are going to start having awareness when it comes to certain areas where you hold yourself back, certain illusions that you've been living in. Some of you, they're showing me like a bubble, almost like you guys have been living kind of in like a bubble the last few months. Intentional by Spirit to help you with healing and releasing stuff, but also learning and growing. Some of you guys are going to be coming out of the void. Some of you guys are coming in and out of the void. Yeah, there's just a lot of shifting, a lot of different things that are going on right now. Definitely ground yourself today. Like, it's really needed. Like I said, the energy is like this. It's so up and down. There's so many shifts, so much high frequency. So definitely make sure you're taking it easy on yourself. And really listening to what your body is asking for and what your body is needing. If you're going to use crystals, my suggestion for today is definitely yellows. Any yellows, black tourmaline specifically is really good for negative energy and grounding. So a lot of people are going to be having some negative stuff coming up. And I say negative just so you understand what I'm saying. It's not actually negative. It's stuff that you need to be aware of and release. So like I feel like a lot of like fears and illusions are coming up, so that's going to help you with releasing it and also helping you ground your energy. Black tourmaline. Any yellows though is going to work with solar plexus chakra, and I'm also getting from Spirit greens and blues. So basically solar plexus, heart, throat chakra is a lot of what's being worked on today. So they're saying safety and stability is being worked on, but it's more so coming from a place of empowerment. So it's more so coming from solar plexus chakra, like a place of feeling safe to be empowered, feeling safe to be able to communicate, feeling safe to make choices from a place of love rather than ego. So that's why I guess we're doing those crystals and those chakras. So all right, let's see what do we get from Spirit. Oh my God, I cannot even explain to you the energies going on right now. Like, jeez. All right, let's do one more. Yep, all right. We have Ammonite on the top, and it says, are you spiraling round and round? Are you trying to find answers? It's time to stop, go within, and allow yourself to step into the deep recesses of your mind and emotions in order to uncover the truth. Take time for reflection beside the ocean or a body of water. So that's what I'm telling you guys. There's going to be a lot of like illusions and things that are coming up. Okay, so we got... This one flew out on the Archangel side, so we're going to read the prayer. You could say this as a prayer, and also a lot of times this actually means the opposite. Like, this is what they're wanting you to work on. So what you're saying, what it says is what they're wanting you to work on. Archangel Thuriel, nature nurtures me. Animals and other creatures bring me messages that guide me in my life. My connection with Mother Earth provides vital energy. I'm focused and grounded. So you have two cards in a row that are talking about like going outside in nature. Definitely go outside in nature and ground yourself today. I told you guys that I'm focusing. Yeah. And it's interesting because I'm guessing that some people are not feeling focused and grounded. Okay, we got Shell Fossil. Are you ready to uncover memories or wisdom stored within your consciousness? Spiral inward to understand your dreams and visions. Recognize the value of the past and use it as a stepping stone for the future. You have much wisdom inherent within you. Use it. So I feel like all these messages are going together. We have Andalucite. Are you in search for a deeper spiritual connection? Go outdoors. Oh my God, I can't even with this. Go outdoors and commune with nature. Listen to the messages being communicated to you by the trees, plants, and animals. Spend some time in the garden or woods. Put your attention on your alignment with Mother Earth. Like, we got 4 cards and it's literally talking about like you not being focused and like spiraling with thoughts and trying to find answers and going outside, spending time outdoors, water. So Pretty clear message right there. Pretty clear message. And no, they do not all say that same message. We just happen to get a lot of the same messages apparently. All right, let's see what other messages we got from Spirit. A lot of odd numbers. Okay, we got accelerated motion on the bottom. A lot of you, this is about your manifestation, like what you've been, I love it, 44. A lot of you, this has very specifically, I can't even talk. This specifically has to do with a manifestation or something that you've been desiring. Spirit is specifically saying a soul calling, so something you've been pulling toward or wanting to pull toward, or you've been really, really wanting. It's because it's a soul calling. Spirit's like winking and saying like, it's like right around the corner, but their right around the corner is not our right around the corner. So yeah, but for some of you, this might literally be human version of time of right around the corner. And I love how we have third eye underneath this. And it's like, you intuitively already know this. You might actually be feeling the energy from it or having like dreams of it, having more signs or messages or things like coming in about it. Some of you are not. Spirit is saying some of you are not because there's a reason you're not. There is something else that's going on that you're needing to see in a different perspective, and that's why some of you guys aren't actually getting the signs and things that you normally were getting or something like that. But they're saying some of it has to do with trust and faith. So, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. We got spiritual strength, rejoice in celebration, solitude, triumph, which is 9397, right? Then we got fertility, authority, heartache, and loss, and spiritual union, 3432. So we got 939, 343. Those are reflecting numbers, same, forward and backwards and stuff. So it's interesting because we got pretty much every single one is like a decibel of 3 other than the 4 in the middle. But I was saying, holy shit, because literally we got like the Emperor and the Empress right next to each other. That's what they symbolize. So yeah, Spirit is saying like you guys have been working through a lot of stuff. There are still going to be more towers. There are still going to be more collapsing. They're saying like collapsing of the known. But there's going to be a period of time where you're going to feel more comfortable with this and more safe with this because you're going to start understanding why everything is happening, and it's going to help you get through it a little bit easier. It's not going to be all this like heavy chaos like it has been, and it's going to kind of ground and calm down. And a lot of you guys are actually going to be celebrating. I'm hearing like big wins. So a lot of you guys are going to be having like, they're saying like announcements. So certain things that you're going to be announcing, whether that's like a new job, whether that's like a new business, you're moving, you're traveling, new relationship, things like that. There's something new coming in. School for some of you guys, something new is coming in. They're showing me the book. So definitely there's something to do with knowledge, and for some of you, educational opportunities. Some of you, they're actually saying educational research. So if there's something you've been wanting to research or something you've been pulled to do, but you're kind of like backing away from it, Spirit's saying like now's the time, like you're good. Whatever you have been working toward and whatever you've been working on is going to be successful. Like Spirit is saying like, even if it feels like you're being pulled back, they're showing me like a slingshot. Even if it feels like you're being pulled back, it's because you're going to be propelled forward. So they want you to know that like, even though maybe you're feeling like you're going backwards in some way, like you are actually going forward, and it's going to be like grounded and successful, whatever this is. And they're saying the words practical too. So we have fertility, authority, heartache and loss, and spiritual union. There's something about you guys working on being vulnerable and getting out of your ego in your head and getting out of your guardedness. There's definitely something to do with that, and something to do with like divine counterparts or like soulmate type energy. It feels almost like two people next to each other that both have the same feelings, but they're both scared to say what they feel. Some of you might not even have awareness to this, and Spirit might be trying to bring it up for some of you guys, but there's something to this, and Spirit is saying like, because of this energy that's going on, you guys are on the same page and level. It just doesn't seem like that for some reason in the 3D, but you are like, there's something to do with grieving. There's something to do with you guys releasing the past, very specifically, like releasing the past. And like, I'm hearing like issues with mom, issues with dad, issues with old relationships and stuff like that. And that's actually going to bring you into spiritual union. For some of you, this is definitely like an energetic connection with a soulmate. For some of you, this is also like union within yourself, of you balancing the energies between like human self and like soul self, like balance of the two. Also, some of you, it's a balancing of like masculine and feminine energy. And I'm also hearing like some friendships are going to level up to romantic relationships as well. So take it, you know, as it resonates. Obviously try to keep, you know, your perspective open to any and all possibilities. But if you have like a pulling or soul calling or like an urging towards something, like Spirit's saying it's manifesting, even if it kind of seems like it's not. So, all right. Hold on. Oh gosh. Get like I'm like random dizziness, random stomach stuff, random like tingles in my body. Yeah, I tried to actually go outside and ground before this, like random like bone aches and like freaking inflammation and shit, and then it goes away and then it goes somewhere else. Like if you notice I coughed a little while ago, it's like I'll have like a random cough and then I'm like fine, no throat stuff, nothing, and then like my ankle will start killing me, but that's actually the ankle that I fucked up like a few years ago. That's starting to like randomly hurt me, or like random arthritis pain. Like it's fucking craziness, seriously. Those three? Okay. I did post this, but if you guys are interested in purchasing my Earth Angel Oracle deck, which I did post some of the pictures, not the best pictures because I was taking it in a room where the lighting is kind of fucking horrible. Excuse me, but if you look at any of my videos, you know, I usually use my deck and stuff so you can actually see some of the pictures and stuff. But anyway, I'm doing a free gift between now and Tuesday. You get 5 free tumbles. So I took pictures on my Instagram and Facebook so you can kind of see there's a variety of different ones. There's all different. Actually, I grabbed a few of them. Did I put them? One of those I grabbed. Hold on. Yeah, I do. I'll show you. This one I did not grab from there, but there was a few I actually grabbed out of the bag because I was like, ooh, I kind of want these. Like, I'm not even sure what this one is. It looks like agate, like a dyed no, not dyed, regular agate. This one's definitely an agate. It's like yellowish. And then this one is also agate. Apparently I'm like into agate. Agate is actually like a really feminine stone. It's actually a stone of fertility, which is funny because we got the fertility card. And I just happened to put my Grand Aventurine and a Oko Geode agate I grabbed today. So interesting. I didn't even realize that until, but anyway, it's going to be 5 free tumbles. So they're going to be random. I'll intuitively select them for you. They're all different types. So anyway, okay. So if you want to do that, it's between now and Tuesday. You get the 5 free tumbles. The deck itself is $36.99, does not include shipping. If you are local and you want to pick up at my crystal store, let me know. I will be open on Tuesday, and I'm closing for a week because I'm taking vacation, so I won't be posting stuff. I'll probably bring my deck with me and I'll pull some cards and stuff. But if you need shipping, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook and let me know. Okay, we got passion, the warrior, balance, intuition, confidence, empathy. I love this because we're working on solar plexus chakra. It's like a huge thing today. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be working on it. So I love that the confidence card came out. With passion, warrior, and balance, what I actually get is some of you guys are, like I told you, illusions. Like some of you guys are being blinded to things, and you're being blinded because Spirit is wanting you to understand your own power and stand in it and try to find your own way, like try to find your own path. Like you are being spiritually guided, but they want you to find your own path and like do things that are right. So what I'm getting is you might be having conversations with people where people are triggering you, or like where you normally conform because you're worried about people like being mad at you or judging you. And Spirit is saying, like, you know, if you disagree with somebody, then it's okay to disagree with somebody. Like you don't have to just bend to do what they want or bend to think what they think or pretend like, you know, you agree with them on something that you don't, just to fit in. Like there's something specifically to do with that. And for some of you, I'm hearing justice and balance. And if you notice, we actually got balance and we got the Warrior. And I told you guys before, like, we're definitely doing stuff with the balance, especially with the spiritual union. I got that. But there is something with like fighting for what's good for you, fighting for what's right. A lot of you guys are going to be having some type of creativity or some type of thing that kind of gets you really excited coming in soon. It feels like a lot of you guys have been very stagnant with stuff. There's not really like a lot of things that have been making you happy, a lot of passions. There's kind of like a lack of creativity lately, Spirit's saying. Some of you, this definitely has to do with your sacral chakra, but there is like a lack of like motivation, drive, and things like that, kind of feeling disconnected from things you normally like. But this is going to be come back and be activated. And it might be, some of you, it's going to be old things that you normally like to do that are going to be reactivated. For some of you, it's actually going to be new things, like new opportunities to do different things. And it's going to come through in different ways for everybody. So you could be like out somewhere and somebody brings something up and it like piques you and you're like, that actually sounds kind of cool. It could be something where you're just sitting at home, you know, you watch a commercial or you're on social media, you see something, you know, a friend brings something up, whatever. You might see an event of something, whatever it is. So like whatever it's going to be for you, you know, go follow through with it. Like do things, like you deserve to do things that make you happy, things that bring you passion, things that bring you excitement. And a lot of you, it's going to help you get out of this stuck energy, because I'm just seeing this like mud, like this, not quicksand, like you're sinking, just like stuck energy. When this passion comes in, when this desire comes in, it's going to kind of propel you forward. So we also have the balance. I'm going to read you the card. If you notice, I just coughed again when I said balance, and I don't remember what I coughed at before. So some of you, this is probably going to be communication, balancing, which I did tell you earlier, communication with communication, because as soon as I said that, my throat chakra just started getting like a little bit like blocked up. So I'm going to read you the bottom of the card. Hold on. Finding your inner balance. Something significant with the full moon. I keep seeing the 27th of August, and I don't know when the next full moon is, but I keep getting this. Okay, they just showed me the Fears card. I had my card deck upside down. I forgot to do this earlier, but something to do with the 27th, and I'm not exactly sure the significance. I think it's on a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I only know that because I have something planned for one of the weekends and I'm trying to remember like the date, and I'm pretty sure it's a Friday, but there's definitely something to do with full moon and illusions being uncovered is what Spirit's saying. So anyway, all right, we got balance, finding your inner balance, balancing your masculine and feminine energy, reciprocity. Do not give or take more than you should. Say no when you don't want to do something, authenticity and truth. There you go. That's why they had me read it. Okay. Say no when you don't want to do something, authenticity and truth. There's also going to be like a balance with people too in your relationships as well. So if you're giving more than you're receiving, have a conversation. If you're taking more than you're giving, balance that out and give more. I think I said that earlier about finding safety in the unknown. That's something we're working on. It literally says it at the bottom of the deck. But there's definitely something with a lot of people working through their fears. So if you are feeling really afraid or feeling fear energy or things coming up, some of you, Spirit is saying like this is inner child stuff and past traumas where you felt afraid. So you might be having it come up now. Black tourmaline is going to be really good for that, or clear quartz is going to be really good for that. Okay, we got intuition, confidence, empathy. There's definitely something where it feels like this is going to be coming up for some of you guys, which is learning how to tune into your energy, learning how to trust in yourself. Spirit is saying a lot of you guys don't trust yourself. Excuse me. A lot of you guys are having issues with trusting yourself and or trusting other people. Oh, excuse me. See, now I keep like releasing as I'm talking. There's definitely something to do with your third eye, and like some of you, it's not fully open or it's like covered right now, or it seems like it is or something. There's something that some of you guys are working through that has to do with building the confidence up and realizing your intuition is always there, even though it's not maybe as strong as normal, like it is always there, and paying attention when you are having those intuitive feelings or those intuitive thoughts that just kind of flow in, even if you're not feeling it in your body, because some of you guys are doing energy work, so you're not going to necessarily feel those gut feelings. And Spirit's also saying gut feelings aren't always reliable, because Sometimes you're picking up on other people's energy, you're picking up on old shit, you're picking up on different things. So there's something to do with you having intuition that's coming through in a different way than it normally does, just because they don't want you to be picking things up in the wrong way. But there's also something with you empowering yourself with this, with you having faith and trusting that you're making the right choices and decisions. And so some of this does have to do with spiritual direction, where you maybe allow spirit to guide you or other people to guide you. And now you're having to actually like go into stuff like kind of blind almost, or what seems like it's blind, because you're needing to have confidence in yourself and the choices you're making without, it's almost like some of you guys, have like spirit guide you with everything, or your friends or other people guide you with everything, and they give you answers to stuff. And so it's like you're not really taking accountability or credibility when you are doing something, whether it's good or not as good. But it more so feels like if you're doing something, like you're not feeling proud of yourself because you're kind of giving outside validate. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Like, it's almost like you're giving like gratitude and praise outside of you rather than you doing it yourself, realizing like you made choices that like are good choices. Like, even if spirit guided you or your friends or somebody gave you an idea, are you the one who moved forward with it? Did you actually put, the time, effort, money, whatever it is in it? Yeah, then it is you. Then it is you. And spirit is like emphasizing, like, that is why it's important for some of you guys. This won't be for everybody, but that's why it's important for some of you guys to be doing things on your own. So you can look back and reflect and say, fuck yeah, I did this. And actually like be proud of yourself for your work. Like, there's a strong emphasis on this. They're really pushing this message through because a lot of you guys are giving like outside praise or whatever to other people because maybe somebody pushed you to do something, or maybe somebody gave you a message. But if you're doing the actions, if you're taking the time, if you're doing that, that is something to be proud of yourself for. That is something to congratulate yourself, no matter where the idea came from, no matter if somebody gave you the message or not. So some of you, it is going to be like that, where it's like spirit's kind of taking a back seat a little bit because they want you to move forward and to say praise for yourself, to be confident in yourself, to be proud of the choices you're making, and to know that you have the power to make the right decision for yourself, to know that you have that power within you. Some of you guys, this is definitely going to be a lot about self-empowerment, self-esteem, communicating your truth, things like that. No, okay, yeah, no. We got the empathy card also. What I'm getting very much with the empathy card is patience with yourself and with other people. There's a lot going on for people, and so the way people are maybe acting, like right now, like in the last like week or two, is maybe not their true self, or maybe not their grounded self. What I'm seeing is a lot of people going through some tough emotions, and so they're trying to like work through them and be vulnerable with themselves. So if they're not calling you as much, they're not messaging you as much, they're not like listening as good or showing up as much, and they normally are, Spirit's saying just try to give them some empathy and compassion. A lot of people are going through some difficult shit at this time, and they're emphasizing this is not a pattern. Like this, they're emphasizing that like most of the time they show up, most of the time they communicate, most of the time they message, most of the time, like it's not people who have consistently ignored you, not people who have consistently not shown up for you, not listened to you, not supported you, not those people. They're saying the ones who normally do. Some of them are just kind of in their head right now and they're going through stuff. And some of what I just said also applies to you, that you're maybe not showing up the way you normally do for people. And so maybe you're also feeling, like frustrated with yourself or frustrated with the situation because you're not able to support time-wise or emotional-wise or any of those things like you normally do. So there's a lot with being empathetic and patient with other people and having compassion. Okay, this is Spirit's wanting me to read the fears card. I just got so much heavy energy when I said that. Face your fears. Don't allow your fears to stop you from moving forward and doing what you want. Put your walls down and open yourself up. That's a really strong message. Healing trauma and pain. Finding safety in the unknown. Big message. Big message. Okay. Yeah? Okay. We're going to really quickly do the chakra cards, and then they want me to pull the archangel cards. Yeah. All right. Nope, I guess we're doing this one. That just kind of came out. Okay. Okay. We got 3 solar plexus chakra cards. All right, the first one, solar plexus chakra, self-confidence. I trust my, love when this happens. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I want to do or what I'm here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power and I am open to new challenges. Oh my God. Don't you love like when they give me a message and I tell you the message and then boom, another card says that, boom, another card says that. I love it. Okay, we got solar plexus chakra, the warrior, which I actually pulled the warrior card from my deck too, so it's different meanings, but I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience and allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life challenges. I need the warrior inside of me for my journey ahead, and I'm courageous and moving forward. I love that. And then we have solar plexus chakra again. Oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life and know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, which how funny, we just got the empathy card, and choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as a part of my own life and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. Hold on, they want me to read the card in the bottom of the deck. Crown chakra, meditation and silence. I sit still in meditation regularly as I know there's power in silence. I seek out stillness during some part of every day. In the silence, I'm open to receive without asking and without expectation. In silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to my spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available when I'm open to receive. So definitely there's an emphasis on like meditation and stuff, and like grounding, like going outside and definitely getting answers is one of them too. But okay, confidence. Solar plexus chakra. Why are these not fitting in right now? That is gonna annoy the shit out of me. Hold on. Oh god, that's so annoying. I'm gonna pull real quick from the Archangel deck too. Okay. Yeah, they're not fitting in there. All right, I'll do it later. I don't know why it's doing this. Got them in, but they like fit so snug and tight. Okay. All right, Archangel deck. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Am I surprised? The perspective card is the first card that came out. So I told you, this month is a lot to do with perspective changes. Divine guidance came out again. It keeps coming out every time I do the readings with these cards. Okay, we have Five of Michael, which is releasing things that don't serve you, releasing attachments, releasing outcomes, releasing like closed-minded thinking is what Spirit's saying, like very tunnel vision thinking, and allowing yourself to be open to any and all possibilities. Even if you're tunneled in, it doesn't mean that's not going to come true, but Spirit wants you to open yourself up and realize that, like, to have trust in the universe, because they're going to deliver the best option for you, okay? So we got perspective, the Lovers, 4 of Ariel, Chariot, divine guidance, 2 of Ariel, 6 of Raphael, 7 of Michael. There's definitely some type of perspective when it comes to perspective change, when it comes to vulnerability and putting walls down. They're saying this is actually a collective shift, where we're going to get out of the ego and drop into the heart more, which I kind of told you guys that with the fertility and the authority card. But there's definitely something to do with that, with a perspective changing and doing things from a place of love. Some of you guys are definitely being resistant to changes and things that are coming in. Spirit is saying like new opportunities are coming in, and some of you guys are resistant. It feels like this fear of being vulnerable. It feels like this fear of worthiness, of being good enough and things like that. So Spirit is saying like, we're trying to help you with working through the resistance, but you also need to put that work in too. Like if you have awareness to you being resistant to changing, or you have awareness to behaviors, thoughts, you know, actions, any of those things, like it is up to you to fix them and change them. Spirit cannot like always force you and push you to do things. I love that we have the Chariot card, because to me, this is very much balance, between the masculine and feminine energy. We got this actually, the balance card in the same position in the other deck. So there's definitely going to be a balance that's coming, balance in masculine, feminine energy. We keep getting that message. But I'm also hearing there's going to be a balance in like the good and the good and bad. I'm going to say that in quotes because good and bad are, you know, perspectives, but like the heavy chaos and stuff like that. There's going to be a balance in energies coming soon where things are going to kind of level out, where they're going to feel more stable. So we got I just realized that too. We got the Two of Ariel, which is also about balance, and another yin yang right there. Boom. And I'm hearing balancing with communication. So yeah, we got divine guidance and Two of Ariel. You guys are being guided to balance. I mean, definitely balancing the masculine and feminine energy, balancing having fun with being serious, balancing inner child versus like, you know, adult. When you're having a lot of ego stuff coming up and crown chakra stuff coming up, Spirit's saying like work on your inner child. A lot of times it's your inner child screaming things to you, things that you either heard growing up, like, you know, your parents or guardians, or things that were said to you a lot of times, or the way you internalized things that were said to you. So there's definitely an emphasis on when you're overthinking and you're kind of spiraling, go to your inner child and ask what you need and start like healing him or her. Some of you I'm hearing just need to have more fun. Just kind of do something that's like fun or exciting or, you know, a little like impulsive, nothing bad. Just go do something like creative or something fun that's kind of bring you out of your funk a little. We got 6 of Ariel and 7 of Michael. The cards, the words that are popping out on the 6 of Raphael are rekindled relationships, and then I just looked and saw the Lovers, which is 6 and 6, so family, home. If you've been seeing 66 a lot, that message is probably for you. They're saying 66, 67, 68, or 69. That message is for you. I don't know why those numbers, but whatever. They're actually saying 69 a lot though, so that's endings of cycles usually in families and home and love, that type of situation. You know, Spirit is saying with this specifically is to embrace other people. Like even when you're feeling like you need to go through things alone, or especially if you're used to going through things alone, like Spirit's saying, like a lot of you, that's an inner child thing. Open up to people, open up, ask for help, try to put yourself around people when you're really feeling like you don't want to be around people because you're feeling like, you know, sad, or you're feeling depressed, or you're feeling anxious, or things like that. Try to pick up the phone and call somebody that will help you calm down or will make you feel better. And that's not to say that like people are responsible for healing you or fixing you, because nobody can. But sometimes when you can't pull yourself out of shit, like it's important to ask for help. Like Spirit's like, you don't need to do everything on your own. Like you can ask for help. And I'll be honest, that happened with me yesterday, where I just like, nothing I was doing was grounding me. Nothing I was doing was working. It was just like everything was like spiraling. I tried to like lay down and listen to binaural beats, use my crystals, tried going outside, grounding, moving my body, laying out in the sun, literally sitting in my grass, like nothing was working at all. So I called my friend and talked to him for a few hours, and that definitely helped me chill the fuck out. It distracted me a little bit, but also like I talked about it, so it helped me chill out. And I'm like the worst when it comes to shit like that. I hate telling people or asking, and it's so funny because apparently like when I'm upset, it's pretty obvious to people, because at least my 2 like closest friends are always like, what's wrong? I can hear it in your voice, or I can tell. So it always gives me the opportunity to like say what I'm upset about. But a lot of times I don't like to just say it unless somebody asks me first. Like I have a hard time doing that. But yesterday I did. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot fucking stop spiraling. I don't even know what to do. Like nothing was working. And part of what I was going through yesterday was, I think I was purging a lot of stuff, but I was also learning to like, you sometimes have to sit with this. Like sometimes, you know, the heaviness and the thoughts and all that stuff you need to sit with. Like there's nothing you're going to do to make it better, because it's just needing to come out and stuff. So releasing control, because that was the whole problem. I felt out of control. I was like, I can't calm myself down, can't make myself feel better, like nothing. So, but there is an emphasis on that of, you know, if you are going through stuff, you don't need to do it on your own. Like reach out to somebody who's a support, somebody who's a good support for you, somebody who's healthy. Some of you I'm hearing, yeah, like rekindled relationships, like people from like the past, like almost like some childhood friends, it seems like. I'm not necessarily getting romantic. I mean, it could be romantic, but more so I'm getting like childhood friends or people from like middle high school or people you used to connect with, like good healthy ones is what I'm getting, or like coming back. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to stay in connection with them or anything like that, but you might just have like a conversation with them, or like an old friend or something. You just might have like a conversation, hey, how are you? And just like I'm hearing like a little nostalgia, so just like checking in on you, that type of thing. So anyway, I hope this message helped you guys. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and definitely remember, go outside and ground your energy. Balance is coming. Communicate and standing in your power. Lots of solar plexus chakra. What was the other messages we kept on getting? Empathy, passion. Yep, passion too. Passions, following through with passions, and empathy, compassion, patience with yourself and others. So, all right. Hope you guys all have an awesome day. So much love and light to you.